Ken from Disruptive Ministries, the Faith Family Initiative. And a stage of vision that I want to talk about also is the assessment stage. This is very important, the assessment stage. And I want to read a scripture to you that's found in Luke chapter 14, and it starts at verse number 28. It says, listen at this. It says, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? For if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you, saying, this person began to build and wasn't able to finish. This is one of the best examples of the assessment stage of vision I have ever found in the scriptures. There is a part of vision where you have to assess the situation, assess the vision. What does it take for me to pull this vision off? That's what assessing is. You assess the situation. You look it up and down. You thoroughly begin to put the pieces together, saying, how do I pull this off? What literally the question is, what does it take for me to pull this off? Jesus said, Jesus is the master builder. He's saying, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. You want to build a vision. When you're doing a vision, you're building a vision. And sometimes you're building it from scratch. So suppose if you want to build a vision, won't you sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough to complete it, enough money to complete it? Now, sometimes it's not the money, but it's more about talking about the resources to complete what it is you're trying to do. So you have to consider, what resources do I have? What resources do I need to complete this vision? What kind of time do I need during the day to complete this vision? What kind of resources do I need? Do I need money? What kind of effort do I need to put in to be able to do this? Do I need to work this 3 times a week? Do I need to work it 5 times a week? Do I need to only do it on the weekends? What kind of effort do you need to have to pull off your vision? Because some of us have jobs, some of us have kids, some of us are in school. So we need to properly gauge and assess the situation. What does this vision really require for me to pull it off? What does this vision really require for me to see it to see this thing come through, to see it till its fullest potential? Because time is important. Resources are important. You need resources to pull off a vision. You have to figure out, what resources do you need? Do you need a skill set? Do you need to go to school? Do you need certificates? What are you really trying to do? So when you determine what you're really trying to do, it will you can backtrack and figure out, what resources do I need? For instance, if you were somebody who said, well, I want to go to barber school, well, you need to get your barber's license. So that means you need to go to some form of a barber school so you can become a barber. That costs money. So do you need to get a loan? How much money are we talking? So now you know, well, if somebody came up to me to bless me because they believe in my vision to be a barber, I could tell them how much it literally costs for me to pull this off. So it's important to know that, because you can't expect people to pour into a vision and you don't even know what you need. I'm very strategic in this season about knowing what it takes to pull things off, knowing the resources that I need. Pray about anything. God can show you, well, you need this person. Know the type of people you need. The people are resources. People are valuable when it comes to a vision. And you got to know the type of people you want involved in your vision. Okay, do you want people who are hardworking? Do you want honest people? Or do you just want to contract people out? Do you just want to pay them as a work for hire? Or do you want people who can sit in your vision with you to work it out? A contract person or work for hire is like, you pay them one time to do a job, or you might pay them a couple of times to do several different jobs, but they're not really intermingled in your vision. You're just paying them to do a service and getting out the way. So you have to know what does it take to pull it off, because Jesus said, hey, if you go out there and trying to do something and then all of a sudden you realize you don't have all the resources, you're not able to finish it, you're not able to complete it. And he said, people are going to laugh at you. So people are going to say, if you can get a reputation for being known to start things but never finish it. It's really true. This can really happen in people's life, and you know people like this. So Properly gauge what it takes to pull off your vision, the time, the resources, the effort. Do you need skill sets? Do you need to get certificates? What does it take to pull off this vision? So this is the assessment stage of vision.